So I've been talking about this application for a long period of time, and this app is basically Snapchat. Now, the weirdest thing about this app is just how weird this application has been realistically for the past year or so, but I've really only been thinking about it pretty much since Snapchat Plus came out. Now, one thing I want to tell you is as soon as I go ahead and actually go through this specific, application and I go through and use all the cool features and everything. Like, I like all these features. I like everything that Snapchat has done. But gone are the days of us actually going through and just basically using this as a communication app. And I understand as a company like this, they have to go through and actually utilize and do a lot more of the crazy things and, build out their company. But ever since they went ahead and changed their stories, remember when the stories used to be from people's, page like this? That went away, which I liked. And that kind of showcased that they were listening, but they're really focusing in on Snapchat Spotlight, which is this little portion right here, which most people don't even go to. They also go into these stories as well. But now with Snapchat Plus, which I'm not really opposed to, but it's just an interesting, change. If we go and click here, if you go and click on Snapchat Plus, basically Snapchat with its newer additions to everything here, they're having this new subscription-based service, which again, I don't think is a problem. But what can they possibly add within Snapchat Plus that we pretty much already can't do or don't have with like Snapchat Plus Plus, for example? But also, why are they really focusing in on this route rather than actually improving Snapchat as a whole? There were so many cool features back in Snapchat when it was like still popping and it was like the number one app. Things like best friends within Snapchat and so many other things like that. Those are kind of gone now, and we don't really have that capability. Now, if they were to bring this back with Snapchat Plus, I'm sure a lot more people would buy it. But as you can see, $3.99 now there's a start, 7-day free trial. But I just feel like this was another move by Snapchat where it's like, that's cool and everything, but what are you doing for everyone else who doesn't really want to go ahead and buy something like Snapchat Plus? What about those people? So that kind of left me to say Snapchat is in a really weird situation now, and it's kind of weird how Snapchat's been for I would say last few years. Another thing, when I was like the other day, I was going through and making a Snapchat, I was like, got it going through here. Things just look so different now. You still have the standard, filtering thing. The bottom looks so different than what it was before. The side panel, there's just so many different cool features, which are really cool. But again, I think you can't really have like the most intuitive and the craziest cool features in an application like this, where they're not really adding any other features that distinguish this application over other ones. Something like TikTok, for example. This has been a solid application where you can actually build a solid community from, and you can even see from here, my, TikTok is not the biggest or anything, but it's so, I feel like more involved with something like TikTok, whereas with something like Snapchat, I still view it as a communication service, not necessarily an actual, application where I can go ahead and, build a following or something like that. And I think that's where Snapchat needs to focus in on. And I think with them doing the subscription service, I think that's kind of putting their focus on something else. They should be building out Snapchat into being a, beyond a communication service rather than just focusing on these, discover page stories here, really, highlighting Spotlight and making it easier for us to see Spotlight rather than hiding it in a corner, maybe making it its own application. So that's kind of my thought on it. If you guys have any other questions or thoughts, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.